This movie got me. And I watched this movie last night. And it's still affecting me. What I'm talking about is Tremors, Shrieker Island, the 7th installment of the Tremors franchise. When I found out this was going to be released, I did not think that this movie was going to end the way it did. I did not know I would be in a ball of tears by the time this film was done. So what's the story? The story is a man by the name of Bill has genetically engineered graboids on an island so that he can make money when he has people come to hunt them. But it gets out of control, and so Jasmine, a woman named Jasmine, has to call Burt Gummer to come and deal with these graboids and Shriekers, because it's Shrieker Island. We get to see a redesign for the Shriekers. They explained it because of the genetically modified it, so it looks different. It actually looks kind of cool here. CGI is not too bad either. So, yes, Burt Gummer is back once again. And instead of Jamie Kennedy's Travis Welker, we get Jimmy, played by John Heder. Yes, Napoleon Dynamite. Good. But, yes. And he goes to get Burt. And when he gets Burt, Burt looks... Okay, So this film... I don't have very many bad things to say about this film. I really enjoyed this film. Few nitpicks here and there is... one, when they go to get Burt, when Jimmy goes to get Burt, he's living on another island with, he's let himself go. He's not fat or anything, but he's got like hair going down, beard, stuff like that. He's on an island. He looks like Tom Hanks in Castaway. But that ignores some continuity from the previous one, because the whole big deal was that Travis got the government, for, them saving this guy to allow them, they don't have to pay taxes for the rest of their lives, and he gets to keep the general store in perfection. But now we start this one, he's living on an island somewhere, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Also, they do mention Travis. This Jasmine is Travis's mother, who is British, yet he is not. So if he lived with her for all that time, maybe he was raised by his stepfather who wasn't British, I don't know. But anyway, he did say his stepfather, didn't he? But yeah, we find out that Travis is in a Mexican jail, and that's why he can't come. Because when Jimmy goes to talk to him, goes to talk to Burt, Burt's like, Travis Welker's your man. And he's like, he's indisposed. Of course he is. It's Travis. And that makes me explain why Jimmy Kennedy's not there. See, they do a good job. They explain why Jimmy Kennedy's not there by telling them that Travis is in a Mexican jail. They explain the redesign of the graboids and the Shriekers by genetically modified. Our antagonist, we have a human antagonist, not really a villain. You have human antagonists here and there in the Tremors movies. We get Bill, played by Richard Brake, and as soon as I found out Richard Brake was going to be in this movie, I'm like, yes, this is going to make this movie 10 times better than you thought it would be. And yeah, he's good in this. He isn't play a wild type character. He's a hunter. He's out for the ultimate hunt with this team that he has. There's one they keep calling Bowtie, and his name is literally Mr. Bowtie in the credits. There's Anna, who ends up defecting to Bert's team. But yeah, and it's after these. There's once again, you get your setup. There's 4 graboids. Now there's 3 left because one burst out in Shriekers. There are no ass blasters in this. It's done very well. I think the island setting kind of works, even though you shouldn't have graboids on an island, but it works. And yeah, for the most part, I think this film delivers on what it sets out to do. And it's mostly all the bad guys or whatever, Bill's group. They are taken out one by one by graboids and shriekers and stuff like that. Till Bill's the last one left, and he dies. And yeah, and like none of the good guys die. Well, one, but we'll get to that. Overall, I enjoyed this film. I think it's the best one since The Return in 2016, 2015, whatever. When the fifth one came out, and the sixth one, I think this is the best of those three. It's not the best in the franchise, but I think it's the best of those three. So, yeah, and I think it handles characters well. It subtly hints at what the ending is going to be by just planting little seeds here and there, dialogue here and there, and, you know, it makes you get that feeling that, you know what's going to happen. So let's get to the ending that had me in tears, all right? So, there's one graboid left, the queen graboid, and so Bert decides they're going to do the old trick from the first film that Val did by making it jump off the cliff into the spikes and then blow the fucker up, right? Blow the sucker up when it's PG-13. And so they begin their plan, they start to do that, it launches out at them, but it's about to swallow up Jimmy. Bert pushes Jimmy out of the way and gets in the trajectory of the graboid. And the graboid swallows him up. The whole time Bert's doing this. So he's going out the Bert way. Graboid jumps off the cliff, lands in the spikes, explosion. And you think, no. He's, it's one of those gags. He's going to be hanging off the edge of the cliff. Can you get me up out of here? That sort of thing. They're looking for him. They're yelling his name, Mr. Gummer, Mr. Gummer. And then Jimmy stops. He's looking down at something. Camera pans down. It's Bert's hat. Just sitting there. And I just now noticed that there's no C on Bert's hat in this. He's just sitting there. He picks it up. And that's when you know Bert's gone. He's dead. He went out fighting, though. He went out fighting. And like I said, there's subtle hints. He reconnects with Jasmine, the woman that he fathered a child with. He reminisces about, Val and Earl and stuff like that. It, throws back a little bit to the original. It sets up what's going to happen. He saves Jimmy's life by getting swallowed up whole by a graboid. And he's gone. This could very much be the final Tremors film. I don't know how they continue. I think it can make it a comeback, but it wouldn't be the same without Burt Gummer. Burt Gummer has been in this franchise since the third film. Even if he's in a TV show, he has been steady with this franchise. And, if you're gonna go out fighting. That's the Gummer way, right? And he did it. They do a memorial service, for him. And yeah, then you get a montage of the best Burt moments from the previous films, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's a sad ending to a pretty good film. I was not expecting that ending. I'm sitting there afterwards just watching something. I almost felt like Bert in part 2. Right? I'm sitting there and I'm almost thinking to myself, I feel like I was denied critical, need to know information. I had no idea it was going to end like this. It's like Furious 7, when you're watching it, you're enjoying this Fast and the Furious movie, and then it takes a sharp left turn at the end. And you pay tribute to Paul Walker. It's like that. It's that kind of thing. Like, it's going to swallow up Jimmy, push him out of the way. As it swallows him. That's a Burt thing. I'm going to give this movie An 8 out of 10. It's one of the better ones. Really enjoyable. It's 8 out of 10 for me. So what are your thoughts on Tremors, Shrieker Island? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I've been Scotty. We're getting started on this Halloween, man. I got an unboxing to do. I got 2 reviews I'm planning on doing tonight. Let's enjoy Halloween. Yeah!